Hello friends, in this video I'll be talking about genetic algorithm. We'll look at what genetic algorithm is. We shall see how do we proceed with the genetic algorithm problem with the help of a flowchart, and then we'll look at genetic operators that we use in the genetic algorithm. Selection operator, mutation, crossover. We'll look at all the operators one by one, and then we'll do a question related to genetic algorithm. So genetic algorithm is one of the machine learning algorithms that is used to get optimized results. It is widely used today in businesses, scientific and engineering circles. Now let us see the flowchart. We start with the question problem statement. We create initial random population of organisms. Then we evaluate the fitness for each organism. We look at whether optimal solution has been found out or not. We reproduce and kill organisms, we mutate those organisms, and then we again check whether then we again evaluate the fitness for each organism, and then we see whether good solution has been found out or not. If yes, then we end the algorithm, otherwise we continue with the algorithm. So don't worry about these terminologies like evaluating the fitness, reproducing of organisms, then mutation of organisms. All these terminologies will become clear once we'll do a question. So next, let us look at the genetic operators. So typically a genetic algorithm involves three steps. First is the selection operator, the other being mutation, then the last step being crossover. So in selection operator, our main objective is to, out of all the random population, we have to select two parents for mating so that we can get the offsprings with the higher fitness value. So this is the process of selecting two or more parents from the population for crossing. Purpose of selection is to emphasize, filter individuals in the population in hopes that the offsprings have higher fitness. Then what are the methods that we generally use in selection operator? Rounded wheel selection, Boltzmann selection, tournament selection, and rank selection. Out of all these methods, we generally apply rounded wheel selection. So rounded wheel selection says, depending on the percentage contribution to the total population fitness, string is selected for mating to form the next generation. So this will become clear once we do a question. So the question here is to maximize the function f of x equal to x square with x lying in the interval 0 to 31. So we'll look at the flowchart and then we'll proceed as we stated in the flowchart. So create initial random population of organisms. So we'll create initial random population. So we'll select 4 chromosomes or genotypes as we say them as 13, 24, 8 and 19. So we generally write them in binary and then later we encode them into integer. So we selected 13, 24, 8 and 19 as an initial random population. The next step was to evaluate the fitness for each organism. So we'll evaluate the fitness. For evaluating the fitness, we look at the problem statement, that is f of x equal to x square. So we will square every integer value. So we'll decode the binary into integer. So 13, 24, 8 and 19. Then we'll evaluate the fitness. 13 becomes 169, 24 becomes 576, 8 becomes 64, 19 becomes 361. So we have taken the squares. Then we will reproduce and kill organisms. So we'll select the parents. So now we apply selection operator. So out of all these initial random population, we'll select the parents based on their fitness in P of I. So the formula is Pi is equal to Fi divided by sigma f of j equal to 1 to n. So we'll take the fitness of that string and then we'll take the sum of all the fitness of all the other organisms and then we divide these two values. So let us see. So we have taken 01101, 11000, 01000 and 10011. That is 13, 24, 8 and 19. So we will evaluate the fitness, that will take the square values 169, 576, 64 and 361. Now we'll evaluate P of I according to this formula. So f of I for this string is 169. So we'll take 169 and then we'll divide it by taking summation of all the fitness values. So 169, 576, 64, 361, we'll take the summation that comes out to be 1170. So we'll divide 169 with 1170, we'll get 0.14. So we have rounded off all these values. Similarly, we'll divide 576 with 1170, we'll get 0.49. Similarly, for this one, we'll get 0.06, and for this, we'll get 0.31. Now the next step is to calculate the expected count. That is obtained as multiplying n into probability. Here n is the number of chromosomes that we have. So we have taken 4 initial random population. So we'll multiply 0.14 into 4. We'll get 0.56. Here we'll get 1.97. We'll get 0.22, and 0.31 multiplied by 4 gives 1.23. So we have rounded off all these values. And if you look at these final expected count, you will see that this string number 2 has the maximum chance of getting selected. So we'll select string number 2 for mating in order to get the offsprings with the higher fitness value. So we have written here sum, average and max. So these are written just for the namesake. These are not used anywhere in the algorithm. Mainly sum is used. So we have applied selection operator. That means we have completed the first step of the algorithm of selecting a parent. Then next let's apply crossover operator. Now crossover operator says it can be of either 1 point or 2 point crossovers. In 1 point crossover, selected pair of strings is cut at some random position and then the segments are swept to form new pair of strings. Similarly, in n point there will be n breakpoints. So consider these two strings 100, 11101 and 101 01011. So randomly we will select a crossover point. So we have selected this as the crossover point. So 100, we'll concatenate this with this. So 100, 01011. So this we have obtained here. And this 101 will get concatenated with this. So it will be 101, 11101. So this is the other offspring value. Now in 2 point crossover, we'll randomly select 2 places for crossover. So we have taken this 2 places. Now 100, 01, 101 and 101, 11, 011. So we have obtained these 2 offsprings. Now let us proceed with the previous example. So here we'll write string number. Now if you remember, string number 2 was taken, had the highest expected count, and the least expected count was for string number 3. And since we need 2 parents for mating, so we will, instead of writing 01000, we replace this string with this string. So here we have written 01101, 11000 and 11100. So we have eliminated the previous one with the least value and we have replaced it in turn with the highest expected count wala string. Now 10011. So next you have to select the crossover point. So we have taken, for these 2 we have taken 4 and for these 2 we have taken 2. So we have 01100 and 11001. So we'll obtain these 2, and 11011 and 10000. So 10000 comes here and 11011 comes here. Now you have to decode these binary into integer values. So you'll obtain for this as 12, obtain this as 25, this as 27, this is 16. So this gets encoded into their integer values, these binary values. Now you have to calculate the fitness again. So you take the squares, 144, 25 ka square 625, 27 square 729, 16 square is 256. Take the sum of all the values of the individual fitness, you'll get 1754. So if you look at the summation here, it was 1170. Now it has increased to 1754. So this is all done by genetic algorithm. So this was the main objective. Now next we have mutation operator. So in mutation operator, it is applied to each child individually after crossover. So first we apply selection, then we apply crossover, and then we apply mutation. So in mutation, the bits are changed from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 0 at randomly chosen position of randomly selected strings. So here we randomly select these strings. So offspring after X over, if you look here, from here we have written the values from here to here. So 01100, 01100 and 1 001 11 001 11 0 11 11 0 11 and 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0. So we have written them here. Now offspring after mutation. So this will mutate this at 1, so 0 becomes 1. So again this is done randomly. So 0 will be becoming 1 here, and these we have not done anything to these two values because these had the highest values of the fitness, that is 625 and 729. So again, as I said, that we randomly apply that mutation operator on randomly selected strings, so we'll not do anything with these two strings. Now if you want, you can do with these two strings as well, but here we have not applied mutation to these two strings. Now this we have applied mutation at this place, so 1 0 1 0 0. So we have got this value. Next we'll decode these binary values into the integer values. So this will get evaluated to 26, this gets evaluated to 25, 27 and 18. Calculate the fitness. Take the square, 676, 25, 625, 27 ka square 729 and 18 square 324. Take the summation of all the fitness values, you'll get 2354 as the value. So if you compare the fitness values with the previous case, previously it was coming out to be 1754, now it comes out to be 2354. So since we have improved on the summation of all the individual fitnesses, so we can say that that we have got better results after we have applied genetic algorithm. So friends, this was all about genetic algorithm, and if you like the video, please like, subscribe and share. And also if you want me to upload a video on any particular topic, you can write down in the comment section below. Thank you.